All right. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, Sally.
What's happening?
Ah, we are finding ourselves in grace every day.
That's fine. Tell me what's happening in the graduate school.
A lot, a lot. Lecturing going on, and currently we are writing exams. So there's a lot.
Hmm. Right. I understand the first batch of graduate school students have been admitted. Um, how's teaching going on?
Well, teaching is being. Currently, we are done with teaching. I think we are currently writing exams, and we will be ending the exams this Saturday.
Right. We'll be diving into the exams shortly. But then, can you tell us about the admission requirement for all the programs available at the graduate school of Kufuru University?
Okay. Currently, we were given accreditation for 8 programs, and we are currently running 6. The 8 programs are MSc Procurement and Supply Chain Management, MSc Accounting and Finance, MSc Computer Science, MSc Data Science, MTech Construction Technology Management, MTech Health and Safety, Occupational Safety, and then MTech Renewable Energy, MTech Environmental Water Resources Engineering Management. But currently, only 6. The 8 that I've mentioned, the 2 that we did not start in March last year? The March this year are the water resources and the renewable energy. These are the 2 we did not start because of the fact that we did not get enough students. But the remaining 6 are currently what we have been doing. And we also have accreditation now for MSc in digital marketing. And then we've also had accreditation for, I think, MTech Renewable Municipal Engineering. So we are anticipating that maybe very soon we'll get that of Health Informatics, MSc in Health Informatics. And I think so. So we are expecting that maybe all things being equal, by next year, when we start admitting fresh students, we should be enrolling about 13 to 14 programs.
Hmm. So if I gather from you, it means that Kufuru University is running graduate programs in all fields.
Yes,
Business means business,
yes,
applied science, and then health.
yes.
Okay, that's fine.
The health is yet to begin.
Okay. So what is the requirement?
Oh, basically, we all know that for every master's program all over the world, the requirement has always been first degree in the related field of study. So it's still the same. Just that if you have a pass or a third class, you have to go through an interview process. And then when you pass, you are admitted. Apart from that, the basic requirement for every master's program is first degree.
How long is the program going to run? I mean, if someone enrolls in the programs.
Well, currently, what is happening is that all the MSc programs are 1 year. All the MSc programs are 1 year. And then all the MTech programs are 2 years. So if you are coming in for an MSc program, then it's 1 year. If you are coming in for an MTech program, then it's 2 years.
Why is it so? I mean, 2 years and 1 year. What's the difference?
Oh, basically, you also agree with me that with the traditional universities, it's the same thing. We have 1 year programs and 2 years program. If you critically observe the traditional universities, they have something they call MPhil, and all their MPhil programs are 2 years. So when you come to the technical universities, our MPhil is also the MTech, which is research based. So 1 year taught course and then 1 year research. But our MSc is just like the same MScs that are being run at the various traditional universities. They also have MSc 1 year uh, and other programs 1 year.
All right. So, what is the weight of the certificate that one will obtain from the KTU graduate school? I mean, there's always been the notion that when you go to the, I mean, business world or the work environment, there's a perception that they value certificate from the traditional universities more than technical universities.
Uh, Unfortunately, I would say that is not true. That is a misconception. Uh, any program run by any institution in Ghana, which is accredited by GTEC, is a program that the certificate carries weight, just like any. So, just like when you complete a PhD program from outside the country and you come to Ghana, once GTEC uh, certifies and authenticates that your PhD certificate is equivalent to any, just like any PhD program run in Ghana by any of the tertiary institutions. That is it. You have the same weight. And in case you don't know, KTU has doctors, PhD holders, who are people that completed this school. They did a HND here, and some even did their top up here and went to do their masters outside because we are not having masters programs running here. And currently, as I speak with you, they are holding PhD, and most of them are senior lecturers, and they are performing very extremely good within the teaching environment. So if you complete here with an MSc, you are the same as somebody who has completed an MSc program from KNUST Legon. It's all about your ability to justify what you have been taught. And I have been saying that for we in the technical universities, we have a kind of upper hand because we are a technical university. And so in most of our teaching, and if you look at our curriculum, we infuse a practical component a lot into it. That's why if you watch most of our students, when they finish our BTech programs, they get jobs to do because initially the traditional universities were not doing attachments. We were doing attachments for a long time. They are now emulating us, and even in most cases, the attachment they do is not even scored; it's non-score. But our attachment is what? It's something we score. So if you complete KTU, for example, with an MSc in procurement and supply chain management, you can fit in any working environment anywhere in Ghana and outside the country.
All right. I know there are a lot of graduate programs being run by other institutions.
Yeah.
I mean, technical and then the traditional
Yeah.
ones. What what makes KTU graduate program stand out?
I've just mentioned it. I said is the practical component. Apart from the practical component we infuse in our teaching, our lecturers are people that have both industry and then at the same time they also have the experience from the teaching. So we blend both, and we expose our students a lot to a lot of practical issues. For example, let me use the MSc in procurement and supply chain management because that is my department and that's where I come from. As part of our program, we teach what we call e-procurement. Now, the e-procurement, we expose the students to GANEPS. GANEPS is a software developed by the government, by the public, what do you call it, PPA. And that software is supposed to expose students to handling procurement issues electronically or digitally. And as part of the training, we do that. As I speak with you now, the GANAPS was introduced by the government in 2019. And even currently more than statistically, I may be wrong, but more than I can say 50% of government institutions are not even using the software. So when you come to KTU and you do MSc in procurement and supply chain management, you have the upper hand. You have that kind of competitive advantage that will give you the edge over somebody who is also completing the same program from a traditional university, because you have the opportunity to develop your skills in the software.
All right, in case you just tuned, this is 87.7 KTU Radio. We've got 19 minutes to hit 10, and we're having a conversation with the Dean of the Graduate School, Koforidua Technical University, Dr. James Osei-Owusu. So let me find out from you, how does one apply?
Well, currently, we've started selling forms long time ago. You just need to visit our portal, or we have some codes. We have some codes that you can easily dial, and you can easily, once you dial any of the codes, or you go to our portal, or the flyers we've been sending out, you can look at the procedures for which you can go through, and then buy what you call a voucher. But everything is online.
So everything's online, no.
Yes.
So what's the portal, if you can mention it? Okay, the ktu.edu.gh.
Exactly.
All right, so is this a code star 776 star 123 hash?
Exactly.
All right, so
Exactly.
in case you want to apply
Yes.
for any graduate program, it's star 776 star 123 hash.
Exactly.
Star 776 star 123 hash. But as you can walk to any of these banks,
Yes.
Ghana Commercial Bank,
Yes.
Agricultural Development Bank, Universal Merchant Bank, Fidelity, Zenith, and Republic Bank to purchase the admission voucher.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so I want you to just rehash the programs that you have, and then any final words that you have, then say to them.
Okay. Well, we have, as I mentioned, MSc Procurement and Supply Chain Management, MSc Accounting and Finance, MSc Computer Science, MSc Data Science Management, MTech Construction Technology Management, MTech Environmental Health and Safety, MTech Renewable Energy, MTech Water Resources Engineering Management. And we also have MSc Digital Marketing. And currently we also have MTech Municipal Engineering. Very soon, we hope within some few days or week to come, we shall be adding MSc Health Informatics.
Okay, and then we mentioned earlier on that the first batch of students, graduate students,
Yes.
will be writing the exams this.
They are ending.
They're ending their
Yes,
weekend.
this weekend. Yes, this Saturday.
No more, bro.
Oh, man. Maybe you are here for. It's about determination, and you know, they are almost all of them are workers, and so combining work and combining schooling, and also most of them too are married. Combining household chores and what have you, it's a daunting task. But what can you do? No pain, no gain.
Right, no pain, no gain.
Yeah.
That's the words coming from Dr. James Osei-Owusu. And interestingly, I'm a teacher. What am I doing with GSS?
You don't need to mention this.
So, who come my bank account? And
I said, I'm not from why any patriotic society.
So education is key. I mean,
Yes.
everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And we are grateful for some of you for your guidance. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. This is 87.7 KTU Radio.
Thank you very much too for hosting us. And I believe this week the KTU Radio will be around to interview the graduate students and to also find out how far they've been able to cope up with their first semester examination.
Sure. We do your back.
Thank you very much.
All right.
We are grateful.
And then also, good morning to the administrator, Prince Intieji. ɔsɛ wɔn kasa.